Good afternoon, D&G members. This is Various Smith, and this is actually a continuation or basically covering the question that I was unable to answer a little bit earlier, and this is about the list. So I'm going to quickly show you what the lists are and give you a brief understanding of the background behind Facebook lists. And hopefully you can use this to your advantage in your business. Let's get started. So, back in 2011, Google Plus was launched, and as Google Plus was launched, Google actually came out with a very awesome feature called Circles, which in a sense were lists that you could keep track of your certain groups of friends and individuals. Facebook already had lists, but Google Plus really innovated on that side, and so Facebook came along and they created what are now considered the new list in Facebook. The old Facebook lists were a lot more cumbersome, encumbering, however you want to say that. Um, and it was just harder to find them. The interface was terrible. But on the new list, it's very easy to find. And to find your list, what you need to do is go to the left hand sidebar right here. And you see this little area that says Friends. If you click on Friends, click on More. That little um, link that shows up, it will automatically populate the middle section where your newsfeed is to have all of your lists. Now, by default, Facebook sets up four lists. Pretty good job of sorting out these lists. One of the lists is your work, what jobs you've had. Another list is your school, what type of schools you have been in. And another list is your family, really important one. And then there's the city list. Okay? And those are just the automatic lists. You also have close friends and acquaintances, which I've bookmarked on the side right here. Close friends are those who Facebook recognizes that you interact with a lot more on Facebook. So they will actually suggest, if I clicked on my close friend list, on the on the right side, it's just a few people that I know, but these are the people who I consider to be close friends. And so they're the ones who populate this middle section. And then there's the acquaintance list that I have bookmarked also. It's one of the auto lists. And, right now there's really nobody in this list because I hardly ever use it. But if you see on the right side, you can add. These are suggestions by Facebook of people to add to your list, the auto list of acquaintances. So if I just clicked on some of these people, and these are acquaintances, most definitely they are acquaintances, it begins to populate. It begins to populate right inside of that little section right there. So enough of that. If you go back to the list area, right there in the left sidebar, clicking on the friends, the more button, um, actually inside of this area, you can actually create lists. This is really cool about the list features because you can create a custom or specific list. If you click on the create button, I can, let's say, create a D&G friends list. This is just a brief example, but this will allow you to see how lists works. Just like any other thing, there's an auto fill. So I'll just list a couple of people from D&G, Sherman and Linda Ray, and click create. You can add as many people as you would like to, but just for example, I added them, and here's my D&G friends list. And what's so great about a list is that here at the top, it's not the newsfeed. You can see the title. I'm on my DNG friends list. And if I wanted to post into this area, this newsfeed, because this is actually a separate newsfeed, it's not your universal newsfeed, then if you see right here at the bottom right side of the posting box, it shows me who this is going to be posted to. And this is only going to be posted to my DNG friends list. Pretty great feature, huh? And so what I'll do right now is also look in the left sidebar. DNG friends has shown up as a new list underneath friends. I can click here and I can add to my favorites. We'll cause it to come up here. Or I can delete the list, which I'm going to do right now because I already am part of the DNG group. I delete the list and it's no longer there. One really cool feature, if you go to your news feed, click on your news feed. This is my public news feed, would be your public news feed also. You click on the status update, and these are your privacy settings for each status update right here in the bottom left corner. And my default privacy settings go to my friends, but it also allows me to select the list here, which is really awesome. Or I can see all lists. Here's another really awesome feature. If you wanted to post to multiple lists, click on custom and you say make this visible to specific people or lists. Click there and I can add multiple lists. So let's say close friends and acquaintances. So all of my close friends and all of my acquaintances, only the people who are on those lists will see that. And if I save that change, then it gives me a little explanation. When you share the post with a list of specific people, they will be able to see each other's names. No one will be told that they are on your close friends, acquaintances, or restricted list. This hasn't affected old posts. Okay. So it also gives me an example of what they would see. If I click there, and it just shows, they'll see my name, my picture, my avatar, and my content will appear right there. People will be able to like and comment that. Okay. And there you go. You can post to multiple friends. That's where my custom is set now. But if I wanted to go back, I can, change my custom settings back to just friends of friends for right now. And I'll save the changes. And privacy settings are back to what they should be. I'll put it back to friends. There you go. So, and also, you go back here and look at any other list. So that's just a brief overview of the list feature that I was telling you about this morning. And if you're watching this video and you didn't get to see the presentation this morning, the slides are located inside of the Diversity Networking Group Facebook group. If I click there, you'll see Diversity Networking Group at the top. And just scroll down. And you can access this morning's slides right here where it says Facebook for Starters. It'll open a Google document that I've made public. And you could go over and review the material that maybe you didn't get to see. Thanks for letting me show this to you and have a great day.